Our top story at 11, the Wabash Township Board is working to find a solution to continue employing its 3 paid firefighters. Wabash Township Trustee Jennifer Teising announced that on June 29th, the firefighters would be terminated. I sat down with Trustee Teising, who says terminating the positions was something that needed to be done. The Wabash Township Board held one emergency meeting earlier this week and will be holding another one on Friday. However, Wabash Township Trustee Jennifer Teising didn't attend the meeting earlier this week. Here is her reasoning for not doing so.
The process for holding a board meeting that the board and I agreed upon in January and that we've done for every other meeting is that the board sends me the meeting notice with an agenda of what's going to be discussed with more than 48 hours notice.
According to the Indiana open door law, that 48-hour notice is required so that the public is able to attend. Public access counselor for the state of Indiana, Luke Britt, says there are some other requirements surrounding the law.
There has to be 48 hours notice posted either at the meeting location itself or their principal place of business. The only additional requirement is that 48 hours can't include holidays or weekends.
Teising claims that the proper information wasn't posted on her door. Therefore, she views the meeting as illegal. But board members say they did properly post it. However, the emergency nature of the meeting doesn't necessarily require the board to have the 48-hour notice.
That's a kind of meeting you can have without posting 48 hours notice.
The board says they didn't take that approach because the meeting was properly posted. This photo sent to WLFI by board member Angel Valentin shows the posting of the meeting on the board of the trustee's office. However, Trustee Teising says the issue at hand is funding the fire department, which she says needs to be done in a sustainable way.
I don't understand why people are not moving forward with the fire district if they want to keep the fire department. So I think, does the community, they don't want to pay taxes, but they want the services? And that, I don't know. But if that's the case, that's just not an option.
She feels this is the only way to properly fund the department, but creating a fire district isn't up to the board. That option would require 1,000 signatures from township community members who support it. However, Teising says so far only 100 people have signed the petition.
If we do not want to increase our tax revenue, then we have to pivot to a volunteer department, and what we can afford is part-time positions.
None of the members of the board were available for an interview. However, board member Brendan Betts says there is another option. He says a tax levy could be created to help fund the fire department as well. However, a feasibility study would have to be done to see if that was a viable option. If the department does become completely volunteer-driven, response times could go up, in turn potentially increasing community members' homeowners insurance. But Teising says people in the community need to see the bigger picture.
To keep it in perspective, we're losing, 3, maybe at the most 5% of our response, right? So we still have a response. People have contacted me thinking the entire department is being eliminated. We are not eliminating the fire department. We are not eliminating the volunteer department. We are not cutting our ties as far as our mutual aid agreements with other agencies.
The next emergency meeting is scheduled for 6 p.m. tomorrow. It's not clear whether or not Trustee Teising will be attending.